Well, greetings, good people. My name is Sagenight, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. This is episode 18, and this is the episode where we finally get to tackle this horrible nightmare that has plagued me for a very long time. Isn't it quite hideous? We are going to totally revamp all of this. Oh yes. Oh yes. But I realized I didn't upgrade my stuff here. So we got the aluminum factory done last episode and did a lot of exploring and screaming, and that was delightful. And from that exploration, we actually got a couple recipes we are going to need for our battery factory. I'll show you those in just a moment. But with this one for now, we absolutely need to spruce up our quartz. And we're doing that because we are going to make ourselves a 20 crystal oscillator factory a minute factory from this location. Work, right? And we may or may not get to radio control units afterwards because that's why we're building this. Also, the radio control units will be mega handy when we get into, or not the radio control units, the crystal oscillators will be super handy when we get into wanting to make a whole bunch of billboards, because then I can start adding lighting to my bases that, for one, doesn't take power, and for two, actually lights up the place pretty nice. So I'm really excited for that, because right now, I think they take 6 or 15, something like that. They take a lot of crystal oscillators just to make a billboard. But this place is just magical. So I think what I want to do, I already played around a little bit with platforms and stuff. Because this is a pure vein. That's a pure vein. There's a normal vein over there. What I think I want to do is this area, I want, maybe even like up on the ledge, I'm not sure. This area, I want to make a quartz factory that's just pumping out comical amounts of quartz. And we could send that straight out that way, and we'll make it, hopefully, so it'll look nice. I want to keep some of the areas like this green. I don't want to put platforms over that. I want to keep it like a natural, like a nature preserve, but like all the little mushrooms I kind of want to keep, but I want to see if I can move some pathing that way. And it's not going to go super clean, so it might be awkward. I don't know. I'll have to find a way to do it. I really want to try to get a nice pathway up just so that these could be straight at the very least. And if the pathway looks weird, but I got these straight, that's all that matters. I'll fix it in the end, but I'll bring you guys back when I've made some progress and have some kind of idea as to what I'm doing, but I wanted to walk you through a little bit of what we're doing. When I get this finished, I'll bring up what we needed for the quartz factory for sure, because I'm not quite sure how much quartz I can pump out of here. I know it's a lot, especially now that we got the Mark V belts. We can pump out a whole lot. So I want to do that and get a lot going, but I also want to make a plan for the crystal oscillators. I already have that one written up, and that one's going to be fun. That one's a big factory. So we also need to head up here. Can I fly up to my train port? Because that would just be delightful. Where's my train port? Maybe? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. Good, I don't have anything in here yet. I called it my glimmer factory. I want the first one of these to be quartz because, oh no, we're picking up raw resources over there. So maybe the aluminum train won't come this far out because we're going to be having quartz, silica, crystal oscillators. I don't even know what this is for. Probably nothing. I might get rid of that. Unless we're dropping something off here, and then maybe. But, huh. Okay. We'll figure it out. But this pure iron vein right here is going to be super helpful towards our factory. The reason why this is a great crystal oscillator factory is we have this pure iron vein, the normal copper vein, and all the quartz. That's all you need for crystal oscillators. So if I go in to my crystal oscillators, lots of quartz, lots of wire, lots of iron. We got all that. This area is going to be a beautifully big quartz or crystal oscillator factory. So I'm excited for today's episode. I hope you guys are too. Hang out for a bit, and I'll bring you back in just a second. Well, we're back in my deep dark cave, and I've learned one thing. That lighting in here is going to be tricky. I can't just rely on these. But I do have a nice concrete playground that has a nice lot of pretty green areas and stuff. So we have several things in here. We're going to get ourselves about 75 SAM, like reanimated SAM, out of here. We're going to be getting 2 batches of 360 quartz out of here. I'm not sure if I want to combine those to a 720 line. I easily could. But I might keep them separate because 360 of that's going to my quartz factory anyway, like flat out. And then I'm going to get 500 silica. This is going to be a decent factory and not a bad size. It's going to take, oh gosh, let's do 16 times 2 plus 13.3, or let's just say 14. 14 plus 3. So it's going to take 49 constructors. But honestly, that's kind of it. 4 miners, 49 constructors. Not too bad. We could easily do that. We've pumped out factories way bigger. So I had a thought actually just now. I might put glass around this, somehow light up the back, and then put a floor on top and have some of the constructors there. Like maybe the SAM. Because I think this is the SAM ore. I believe. Are you Sam? You are Sam. So, yeah, I might just have the 3 constructors right above this and have that feeding back. I think that'd be kind of cool. And we'll find something else to do with all the others. I'm not sure if I'll keep with the blueprint. I might, though, because it's just so quick and easy. But we need constructors, right? I mean, I could do that flat out and just be done, which is 100% what I might do. I might also just do these. Kind of just depends on how I feel, how the area will look. These lights aren't permanent. I just put them in to kind of show off the ground because it's super dark. And I know YouTube is very dark when it comes to videos sometimes. So I will bring you guys back after I've kind of waffled about here and figured out what I'm actually going to do. Because to be honest, I'm not sure. But let's get some stuff built up and down, and then I'll bring you guys right back. So we made a little bit of progress here. We got this bad boy set up to pump out 600 iron a minute, which is what we are going to need for the crystal oscillators. Those will be ran through 15 constructors, making 300 plates, 12 constructors, making 600 screws. All of those are going to go into 10 assemblers. Those are going to be making 50 reinforced iron plates. Then over here, so I'm going to have that factory kind of just right here-ish. I'm not sure where. I don't want it to cover up the glimmer mines. Then over here, we're going to have ourselves 280 copper coming out of this bad boy. That's going to be going into our 19, 18, and 3/4 of a constructors, making 560 wire. And then we are going to take, let me show you what I did here. Made a little walk down here. we're going to be pumping out. I finally put in a smart splitter there, raised it up a little bit in such a way I could. And we're going to be pumping out our 360 quartz crystal. All of those are going to be going into 20 manufacturers, making us 20 crystal oscillators a minute. It's going to be glorious. I also worked a little bit on this hole here and got it looking a lot better. I think that looks nice. It's kind of hiding most of the garbage from up there. And even this garbage, honestly, isn't all that bad. I think it's turned out pretty good, to be frank. So if I come up here, what I have it doing, and I might kick myself for this later, I'm not sure. I'm thinking that I'm not really going to use truck ports for the silica or the quartz. I'm more likely going to be using train ports. But since it's all kind of upright here, I have it going into a truck port and then out and into a truck port and out. And those are carrying themselves all the way over here and up into the train ports here. So I have at this train place. Oh, it's the back. Ooh, might regret that actually, but we'll find out. So we have ourselves crystal oscillators, quartz, and silica. Crystal oscillators will be right here. This is a nothing place. Maybe if I feel so inclined, I'll bring up the SAM, the reanimated SAM stuff, but it's fine. That's going actually to a truck port and being legitimately used. But so our glimmer factory that is utilizing all the stuff from the glimmer mines is going to be wonderful. So I need to get this all worked on with the numbers I said. I'm just going to have to figure out how to place everything. I'm thinking, since I need 20 smelters, I'm going to grab my 6. This is 8. So if I do like 1 here, going that way, push H, have the ore coming this way and then in, having another one of these and another one of these. That'll be 8, 16, and then just 4 more for the 20. I think that'll work out good. And then I'll have to find some real estate for all the constructors. The constructors might be in a too high thing. But I prefer, if I have the option, I prefer to do something much like this. Because honestly, I think it just looks cool having one straight through line. Then I'll have another one right on the end here. I'll take that ore and bring it somewhere. I don't want to cover up the glimmer factory though. So what it might end up doing is coming out the back end here. I want this all to be just kind of an open air factory anyway. So it might bounce this way a bit for the iron parts. And then have this area be for my copper parts, and then just kind of bring it all together into manufacturers. I do think this one's going to be open air just because I prefer open air generally if I could swing it. And I think I can in this case, so. Let me get some stuff placed. Let's do this. There we go. I want to get at least the last bit of this blueprint going. I wish I could middle click blueprints. That'd be kind of nice. And if you can, let me know how, because honestly, I've never really dealt with that. That was almost the wrong blueprint. That would have been sad. I think it's this one. There we go. Right there. How is this one split up? Did I have it almost kissing? I did. That's fine. This one could almost kiss as well. And let's see. This belt needs to be Mark 5. Because it's taking 600. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier doing it this way. Let's this in, let's make this straight. And have this come like right here. Beautiful. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Don't go up. Thank you. There we go. So bam, 600 all the way down here. Need to combine these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get rid of all the rest of these. Fantastic. See how easy that is? I love the hover pack. It's so good for building. I can just hold still and do what I need to do. Oh, it's just great. It's really, really nice. Now let's highlight those. There we go. Let's get rid of all these. I love doing the highlighter for, or the, what do you call that? The filters. It makes life so much easier. I don't know what these need to be, so for now I'll just keep them as Mark IV. I'm sure when I start combining them together, they're going to need to be higher. But for now, they can be Mark IV because it's not going to come out that fast on these ends. But yeah, see how quick and easy that was? Oh man, blueprints, blueprints, blueprints. I don't know if I've told you guys, but blueprints are amazing. So I don't know, these might not need to be connected, but I'm going to connect them anyway. Boom, there we go. Lovely. Just like a nice little spider web coming right out there. And then we're going to merge all of these together and go off into our respective things. I also need to make sure not to run into, well, I will run into this, and it's not even going to be on the world grid, which I'm just going to have to get over because there was really no way to put these on the world grid for the foundations of the train things. So it's just going to be there, which is fine. That's fine. I'm not even trying to convince myself of it. It's legitimately okay. I'm not too upset about it. So we'll come over here. Fill in our holes. And I'm kind of okay with it just staying right on there. Just like that. That's fine. Beautiful. And we'll have to run our... I kind of like what I did. Remember the modular frame factory that I did? I had all the ore just running a through line throughout the constructors for one thing and the constructors for another thing. I'm going to do the same thing here. Although I think I might shimmy it since this bad boy's in the way and put the constructors here. So I will just go ahead and do that now. We'll use our blueprints. This time we'll actually do the high one. So that's the 4x2x2. We'll take our inputs. I want this as a walkway, don't I? Oh, I sure do. So let's... Can I move it all the way over? I can. And up. Beautiful. Oh, it's going to get in the way of that. How much do I care about that? I don't know. If I care about it enough, I could always just move that somewhere, like maybe, I don't know, maybe right here. It's just kind of a pain to put up, but that's fine. I do kind of care about it that much though, so I might actually legitimately move that, but whatever. Let's push H so I can move it where I need to. I want a walkway on both sides. Actually, a conveyor way and then a walkway. Right there. Actually, that's not even going to be a walkway, is it? Well, since I'm removing that entirely, I can do this, right? So, boom. That's for our plates. Then we'll have another one just right along here-ish. That goes over, but that's fine. I'll just extend that. Is this right in the center? Oh my goodness, it is. And then, boom. And this is for our screws. Wonderful. And then I can just move those out. I might have plates going this way, screws going this way, just kind of around the machine. Cool. All right. And that's basically how I'm going to wiggle this factory around. In fact, I might just keep it a straight shot. Ooh, I don't hate the straight shot idea. So I might just keep it a straight shot right here and then bring it that way. So I might tear these up. Thankfully, you could tear a blueprint. Let's get rid of my filter. Boom and boom. Look at how easy that was. All right. I'll bring you guys back when I got it all figured out, and we'll see how it looks. So I believe a lot has happened. Eh? 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 We did a thing. So I'll walk through it with you. We got our 600 iron ingot or iron ore going right here, making 600 iron ingots. That will be placed into these bad boys, going on down the row of both of these. All the way up to here are making iron plates. Those are going down and then underneath. The ingots still flow through, so this side is making our screws, which will go down. Oh, I don't have them going down. Oh no. So I'll show you how I do that real quick with these blueprints. So we take ourselves our splitter, aim it that way. Then we're going to grab our belts and have this just meet up right down below. It's nice, quick, easy. It does the job. You just have to make sure I have the right belt speed. We're going to have to do the same thing over here. I'm walking through this before I power it on just so I could hopefully catch any other weird things like this or other belts that I might have missed. So we have our screws right there. We have our plates right before it. The screws are just going straight down the line. Get it? Good. So our screws are just powering through right here all the way down into all 10 of these assemblers that are making reinforced iron plate. Bam. And then right here, we have our plates. They're all going down, merging up, and then coming up right here over into this mess right here, which are going straight down the line this way for all of our plates. So we have our screws and our plates going in opposite directions. And then we have the outputs of these, all of our plates coming this way, which then come, if I would have planned a little bit better, I just would have had the output there, but this is fine. We have a belt going this way, and this is going to loop through on the bottom. So this is going to feed the reinforced iron plates all throughout the bottom of these manufacturers. Just right along here and right back there. And everything flows the same direction this time. I don't have anything going in opposite directions. So from underneath, this is our, I believe this is our wire right here. Wire's coming up right through here, over and around. And then we have our quartz, obviously, right here on top, over and around. The wire is being made down here. So I have my 280 ore going through all of these smelters, smelting up into copper ingots. These are going to come right here and do a similar thing where they feed in through these machines down here. So 280 is going to be split up between these several constructors, all making wire. So we're going to get lots and lots and lots and lots of wire going straight on through. And those are going to be coming out right here into this row, out right here into this row, and then they're going to mesh right here. So we have our out, down, and then combine right here. These are going into our just regular cables. So these 10 constructors are making cable, and all of those are coming out to right here. Oops, which needs to go up. Ah, see, I forgot. All right, so we have these are 280, so they need to be marked 4. Right there. This is how I've been trailing them around. It's nice to have the straight thing selected because it's hard to mess it up that way. So I'll go right here. And where's my up? It's going to be right around here-ish. Right? If I could do it in the center spot, that would be great. So in between the two foundations, this one right here, right? Yeah. So if I look up and bring it right here, Oh yeah. Beautiful. And then we're going to go out right here with a Mark IV. Not too high. There. Boom. And, oh, whoa. Am I off? Oh, I'm off. Shoot. All right, let's do it this way and see if that looks better. It might not. A little bit. So we'll have this go right into there. Boom. We get our wire up. Now you may be asking yourself, hey, Sagenight, you built a really big copper factory to do all of your copper needs. And that's true. I could have absolutely hooked up a train spot to grab all the cable and bring it through here. But I figured since I had the vein right here, why not just use what I have right here? I could always repurpose that copper elsewhere where I don't have a vein to tap. That's why this area was so perfect for crystal oscillators, because we had iron, copper, and the quartz just all right here, which is beautiful. So let's click it on and see how this works out. Let's follow it down, make sure I didn't do anything. Only 353 megawatts of power. No, that's not right. That's not right. We are not connected to the manufacturers. We have to not be. Because manufacturers take 55 each. So let's bring you here. Actually, can I bring you here? Yeah, that's fine. And then connect you. Boom. Just to get a real number, let's shut this off just real quick. Just real quick. Boom. 968. That makes a lot more sense. So we're going to crank you back on. Oh, that's a glorious sight, isn't it? All right, so let's follow along. Make sure all the machines actually have color that aren't red. So far, so good. These are going to be spitting out ingots like crazy, which they are. That's good. We should be getting a solid line right here. Nice. All right. So far, so good. That's working well. I'm glad. Doesn't look like I made any mistakes with the piping yet. Let's see. Are we getting sheets down? Yep. So iron plates are going down. Iron plates are going down. Actually, I didn't check this side. Let's make sure they're going down. Yep. So they're going right here. They're going to merge up underneath and come out right here, which I see. That's a beautiful sight. That means it's working so far. All right. How's the screw situation? Probably don't have any screws quite yet because it takes a while for the iron to actually get down here, right? How are we looking? Yeah, we got 1 out of 5. So that's going to take a little bit. Let's make sure the copper is working. Oh, look, I didn't hook up the copper. So there's some more that we're going to have to do to get our actual number of power, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put you right here, and I'll just hook you up right to... Oh my. Guess I'll hook you up right here. And what power pole can you hook up to? None. Great. That's what I was hoping for, really. I mean, I didn't want to make it too easy on myself, right? Let's go here. Oh, perfect. That one can take it. Boom. There we go. Now, are you working? Yes. All right. Oh, these ones don't have recipes? Question mark? No, they have a recipe. Oh, they don't have power. I didn't hook up power poles to them. Okay, so this one can do that. And that can do that. There we go. These are weird, but I wanted more of a walkway, so I just kind of squished them together. It works. So our ingots are coming up. That's a good sign. They're going up on all the levels. That's also a good sign. Do we have stuff going down? We do. I saw them go down right here. We have stuff going down on this side. Right there, right there, right there. Beautiful. Those are all coming along this way. Oh, this part of the factory is also not hooked up. Oh my, how embarrassing. Let's go ahead and find a power pole down here that's open. Just like that one. Bam. There we go. There's our copper wire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Combining, going up. This is too slow of a belt. This is why you always check your factories. Needs to be Mark 4. Let's make sure that back one is Mark 4. It is. Good, good. That's good. So far, so good. All right, let's check our screws to make sure they're actually going. Yes, indeed, they sure are. That's a wonderful sight as well. Good, good. Now, since the problem with going in two different directions is these ones are going to fill up with plates and take a while and go all the way down. Those ones are going to fill up with screws and take a while and go all the way down. The only ones that are going to work right off the bat are like kind of the middle ones, really, which is, it's a very weird setup when you do it that way. But that's fine. That's fine. I think we have ourselves a crystal oscillator factory. I do want to make sure. Oh, good. Good, good, good. That those are going. Good. And how are these looking so far? You don't have any cable, but that's understandable. You have a fair amount of cable. Okay. Cool. So all we're waiting on is the reinforced iron plates, which are coming from those assemblers. So what I have here is this is taking any and going out the center, which is going up to our train depot. And this is taking the overflow going this way, which is going to take the any going left into my dimensional depot, and then the rest are just going to a number muncher right here. Which, I mean, look at that number. Holy cow, we're getting a lot of that. That's so many a minute. It'll spike, too, when we hit crystal oscillators at peak capacity. That's going to go way up. And I think that's the most coupons I've ever had in my life. I'm excited for that. How are the assemblers doing? How you guys doing? Oh, we have a couple working. You guys are doing stuff. Cool. Oh, there's our plates. And yeah, they're going to be going slow. We're only getting 30 a minute, so it's just going to take a while. But I do want to make sure, do I have all my belts going into the machine? So far, so good. Yeah, good. Because I had to switch around some of the outputs and stuff. It looks like everything's going well so far. That's great. I do want to spruce this place up just a wee bit. I mean, I have this nice little walkway here down into there, but it's kind of all for naught because I can't really walk around anywhere in this place. So definitely going to be utilizing catwalks and stuff to walk around here. I think that would also look kind of cool. So I'll absolutely be doing that for sure. Oh my goodness, it's such a long trek for these. Can you go? Can you go? I just want to see one go into the machine. Wait, did you go on? Did you skip this? These aren't smart splitters, right? Okay, no. Well, that would be expensive and unnecessary. Okay, good. So we got one in there. Great. Let's do this. Let's do... Actually, I'll bring you guys back when we have this more or less fed. But before I run off, let's actually check out... I did some more upgrades down in the mines. I also need to make a nice way to the mines, but I have that, I suppose. but I gave it a nice name. These are now the glimmer mines. Go down here. And I've showed you this part where I have this nice output going on right here. I'm going to shut off my light just so you kind of see the glow and the ambience of the place. I really like it. I think it's super pretty. It's so neat. What a cool cave. I'm very glad I didn't wreck the bottom because we would have lost these mushrooms, but check this out. I did a little bit of sprucing up. Added some lights, added more walkways. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm surprised I'm getting some over here. Oh, because it's still going up. Interesting. I'll have to check that and make sure everything's going right there, but that's fine. Turn on my light here just to see these. Such a nice flow of stuff. It's great. I love my little nature preserve right here. It's just so cool, and there's so much movement in this factory. Just so much going on in it. You can look up and you can see the clouds and everything. It's nice and flowy. Man, oh man, those lights add a whole lot to this factory. Like, it's just so cool. Just so cool. Enough gushing over this factory, though. I just wanted to show you guys what I did and how much better it looks with all the lights and everything. Like, I don't have my light on at all, and you can still see everything, which is pretty groovy. All right, now let's wait and see how our crystal oscillator factory is doing once everything manifolds. Isn't it a beautiful sight? Look at all that. Oh man. And it's only gonna get better. Once everything completely catches up, we'll have all these bad boys running. Oh, that's exciting. That's so exciting. It's so much fun to watch the screws slowly just kind of fade into this. Look at that. It's just flying through on that quick belt and then just slowly going in through here. Oh man, everything's green, like right there and right here and right there. Woo! How's our copper looking? Is everything green here? Yeah, for the most part. I think we're going to be hung up on wires because look, our wires are not even moving right now because we're waiting on the plates. But once we get that going, that'll be going great. This factory is good. This is so cool. I'm almost at a loss of words. It's just so neat. I'm so very excited for the crystal oscillators. Man, oh man. I would say we could go ahead and call that done. The rest it needs is just time. Which means I believe we have time for radio control units now that we're getting crystal oscillators in our train port. Right there. Right where? Right there. We have 69 in there already. Nice. All right. Let's get to radio control unit factory. So I was waiting and wondering just why, oh why was it backing up? Why was it backing up? That didn't make any sense. We had our 10 manufacturers. I should be getting 20 crystal oscillators a minute, right? Then I realized, oh, I need 20 manufacturers. But now it's all fixed. That's a much better sight. But I had to bring it upstairs. So here's what I did. I'm going to have to find a way to make this look pretty because I don't necessarily like the floating platforms, but I had it just continue on and then go up these elevators and then just trail right into the manufacturers this way. And so far it's working pretty dang well. Most of these are at 100%. There's only a couple that are trailing behind and they will manifold up quick. So we now legitimately have our 20 crystal oscillators a minute. I know you guys were probably slapping your forehead wondering why I was being so dumb. And I was too, so hopefully all the backlog like this will stop chugging and stuff sooner or later once all these get up to gear. And that will be super exciting. Now, onto the radio control units. We are back at our aluminum factory. It's just beautiful. Not backed up at all. Green lights literally everywhere. Oh, I'm so happy that it's working very, very well. Like, check this out. Precise belts. Oh, it's beautiful. But I'm not just here to admire my handiwork. No, no, no. We got the radio control unit factory all set up. And I'll explain what we did and how we got there. Oh, it's almost such a waste. All right, let's hop into this train right here. Let's go. This is my aluminum train. I'm going to set a timetable. So this train is going to be aluminium. I don't know. I might have spelled that wrong. A lumen track. Kind of like the Amtrak. And then we're going to edit the timetable. We're going to go from our aluminum station to the aluminum radio. For now, I'm going to save that. Okay. We're going to close out of here. Beautiful. I'm going to hop in my train. And I want to unload, so... Or I want to load, so I'm going to go right here a bit. Let me do the F part. Is it further up? Okay, come on now. There we go, F to dock. So let's grab all the goodies that we're producing here. Which means that we could keep storing those now instead of sinking them, which I would prefer at the moment. We are going to put those down there. Beautiful. Yeah, isn't it so pretty? It's so pretty. Okay, then we're gonna go Q. We're gonna turn on self-driving. I want to ride on top of you. Let me ride on top. Nope, nope, nope. On top. There we go. Hopefully this works and we don't crash into another train. I spent a lot of time setting up these block signals, so that we would have different, see how the tracks are different colors when I have this up? It makes it so that if there's another train on the same color track that you're going into, it'll stop and wait for its turn. So that way we don't crash, you know, right down into there when we start connecting and so forth and so on. So I'm hoping I did everything right. We'll find out. But I expanded out our station right up here. See, the brakes went on just a little bit. Is there a train already in the station? No? Okay. So we're good. You should go all the way to the middle. Right? Oh, look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Oh, I love it. And we need the second car, which has all the, oh goodness, whatever those are. The aluminum scoops. Not the sheets. So it's going to grab that. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, it's so pretty. It works out so well. Come on, you could do it. And all this is going to flow into here, which is going to flow into these. And done docking. Perfect. Whoosh. Aluminum casings, that's what they're called. So these are going to come along here and fill up these machines, which are all set to make aluminum, or radio control units, which takes total for all four of these machines, 160 aluminum casings, 5 crystal oscillators, 10 computers a minute. That's it, just 10. So we have, I took apart the adaptive control units, I believe is what they're called. Yeah, I took apart that factory because we really only needed like 1,600. And look at how many we have. We have over 3,000. So there's no reason to keep making those. Unless we want to sync them, which, you know, that's a admirable thing to do, but I would much rather use this station that's already taking in computers, tack on something that takes in the aluminum casings, and bring the crystal oscillator train also to here. So this is filling up with crystal oscillators. Look at how many we have already. Holy crap. That's fantastic. And all this stuff is being ferried all the way to all these machines. So crystal oscillators up from underneath, right into the machines, computers, and now our casings. Everything's going to get made, come right out here, right into this smart splitter, which I have it sending any that way in case I want to load up a train or a drone port, since I'm going to unlock drones. And maybe put it right here or something. I don't know quite yet. But it's also going into this storage and going into my dimensional depot, which is great. Anything overflow will be number munched. And it's only Mark 1 belts since I'm only getting 10 of these a minute from this whole factory. Which takes all the other factories. And don't mind this mess. I will try to clean it up. There's just a lot of stuff in all of these that's just from the old station that was, or the old setup that was here. So, I clean it up. Let's see, this is only taking 220 megawatts of power. No big sweat. I'm going to pull the lever. Boom. All these should start feeding. Yes, yes, yes. Great. I do want this to be Mark 3 belts. Is this Mark 3 belts? Oh, it is. Okay. That's fine. All these will fill up soon. Oh, man. I have never built these before, so I am super excited for the reveal. Give me a pretty unit. How long do you take to build, anyway? 2.5 a minute? Okay. That's not too bad. Any trains coming? No, we're safe. We're safe. Oh. Oh, there's our crystal oscillators coming in. Very nice. I love the fact that I have all the trains going. Nothing's getting stuck. No wrecks, no none of that. Oh, man. Oh, they're really cool looking. Oh, that's fun. Honestly, I know I need a lot of these for space elevator parts and to make certain things, so I'm glad I'm making these and even storing them. Oh, baby, it's gonna be great. Oh, there's 2 more. Whoa. It's actually kind of going pretty quick. That's great. And I have all the train tracks just coming right here, merging back up into one, going on its merry way. Green light go because it emptied that track right there. Yeah, no trains can crash into each other, hopefully. I'm knocking on all the wood. That means we can go ahead and put a little X right here. Oh, it's very nice. It's very, very nice. But we still have one more thing to do today, and that is unlock the aeronautical engineering. So let's go ahead and head over there to do that. Hello, Choo Choo. Oh, that's our big boy. I know it's slow, and I probably should add another engine on there, but you know, it's doing the work, and I don't really need it any faster right now, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's head over to our hub. Oh my goodness, right as I got here, we have enough radio control units. In fact, with some extra. Wonderful. Let's get this going. So we're going to plop in all of the goodies we need to plop. Boom. Oh, I'm excited. I've never been this far.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
Yeah. Exactly. Uh-huh. Oh boy, I know drones are super powerful and really quite cool. Ooh, a blender. Ooh. Okay, let's get... Where's my drone ports? It's probably in logistics, maybe? No, it's probably in vehicles. Transport? There we go. Okay, so I need the radio control units to make these. How big? Oh my good lord. These things are comically large. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's go ahead and build one. Let's build a drone just for funsies. Oh, it can't be placed in the blueprint designer. Oh no. Okay, well, that's fine. So... Oh, wow. It even has a self-built-in like little watch area. Oh, this is a cool building. This is a very cool building. Oh, what's this? Is this the loading place? Oh, there we go. There we go. It can't take a lot, I've noticed. It has no power, which is fine. Yeah, I get it. It takes 100 megawatts of power. That's actually kind of a lot. So... Outgoing and incoming. Okay. Let's head down here. Oh, okay, there's a import and an outport and fuel. Okay. So if theoretically I make a battery place and then I have a drone delivering batteries, it would come in the out, down a line, back in there, and into the other fuel things, just like I have for the truck ports. That makes sense. And then I could take stuff in and that could go off and take off elsewhere. Fancy. This is a cool looking building. Really, really rad. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put these in my dimensional depot real quick. So those, I'm planning on making batteries, and I went out of my way to get those hard drives from last episode. So let's see what we have unlocked. Because I was going out of my way to find this. Sloppy alumina. Now I can just get a little bit of bauxite and make myself some alumina solution, which would go in a blender. Let's get our blender. I think I can build that here, can't I? Or is this equally large? Kind of. All right, and this can make my battery. So I need alumina solution, the aluminum casing, which we have bazillions of, and I could easily get this from the excess bauxite I have up there. That's fine. And then sulfuric acid, and I have never done sulfuric acid. That might be a refinery. I'm pretty sure it is. That's the only thing that makes sense, I think. Oh, yeah. So it takes actually a ton of sulfur and water. Oh, that's easy enough. Just find some sulfur. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I want to make myself a drone port with and a battery thing. I'll do that probably next episode just because I really want to tackle some drones. I don't even have a reason for them yet. I'm sure I will. That's kind of why I have that big platform, still a big platform with the train tracks going over there. It's because the radio control units are used in something. Actually, can I do... If I do radio control unit, does it say what it's used in? Oh, it's used in a whole bunch of question marks. I'm sure it's used in something. I just can't remember what. Let's see. Does it say in here? No. Oh man, but the next thing quite literally is nuclear power. I do need to make supercomputers, which maybe I could utilize drones for that. Maybe. It would be silly to not do drones and a train though, because I do have a train that can pick up those high-speed connectors and those computers already. So maybe a drone for the oh, what's it called? The AI limiters? Maybe. Just find some plastic and make the factory there. I could probably do that. Yeah, I could do that. Advanced aluminum. The resource well. Both of those look cool. I don't know what the difference is between this and this. I'll find out. A scannable resource. Water. I'm guessing these are the things that I saw that looked like a geyser. That wasn't an actual geyser. Okay. And heat sinks. Oh. I think it's the cooling system that might take the radio control units. I'm not positive. I don't think it's the heat sink though. It might even be turbo mode. I'm not 100%. I know it's something. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how far down the line we are on this. Like, it's frightening how far down the line we are. How neat is that? Let's see how many radio control units we have. That's just 10 a minute is so great. Alrighty, look at that. 72 already. Holy cow, guys. We got super far in this episode today. I can't believe it. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you really liked it, go ahead and subscribe. It'll help me out so much. And with that, I bid thee all adieu.